Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Abjay Pestridge. Welcome to another Spotlight review. Today we're looking at Switzerland Professional from FlyLogic. My Spotlight reviews are usually under 5 minutes, except for the last one, Rio, which was a massive area, massive add-on. That was over 10 minutes. This one is probably going to be about 10 minutes because of the size of the area. This is Switzerland Professional for P3D version 4 and 5. It's massive, you know, it's huge. But before I get into it, I just want to say that I was looking at my analytics the other day, and there's only about 60% of people who watch my videos are subscribed to my channel, and it really does help me. If you haven't already subscribed, you watch my videos, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. If you get any value out of my channel, then you do me a big massive favor by subscribing. But anyway, on with the Spotlight review. Welcome to Switzerland, the world of Switzerland Professional from FlyLogic. This new version of FlyLogic's legendary software from FSX P3D version 4 has now been completely redesigned and adapted to make full use of new features in P3D version 5. 30,000 aerial photographs served as the basis for a highly detailed visual flight covering the entirety of Switzerland. Basically, Switzerland Trueworth, you know, it's the ultimate VFR scenery add-on really for Switzerland. Every 3D object has been positioned absolutely realistically in the whole of Switzerland. Houses are placed at the actual spot, trees, forests, all 3D are precisely set. In fact, there are some recommended settings for this add-on, and I'm going to get into that in a little bit. But there are millions of 3D objects in this add-on. There's loads of points of interest. In fact, there's a whole PDF that I won't bore you with, but there's like castles, there's golf courses, there's just so much going on. You know, you can check that out for yourself. The level of detail for this, for the mesh, basically, as I say, 30,000 aerial photographs served as the basis. The photographs themselves have a resolution of 1.2 meters, and they render the landscape with an extremely high level of detail, even at low altitudes. In fact, the underlying mesh is 19 meters, and that improves the resolution over the default much more than, you know, as I say, the default stuff. Small hills are easily identifiable. There's over 700 special places of interest, together with well-known objects. Like I said, in the PDF documentation, you can read all about it. You know. So, what do FlyLogic recommend you utilize this add-on with? Well, as I say, autogen. And there's actually seasons in this, you know, in this add-on. Seasons, man. There's snow. You know, if you put the month to December, January, or February, you'll actually see snow covering the mountains. The autogen has been designed for the dense or very dense slider. So, you know, if you haven't got a powerful PC, then, but you know, that's where it's been designed for. In fact, if you've got an 8 gig video card and a very fast processor, you should actually get between 50 to 80 FPS. It's been sort of designed for sort of that, you know. It's also been designed for flying aircrafts sort of below 400 knots. So if you're flying above 500 knots, then you're going to get problems with the scenery loading, and that's basically down to the mip mapping for the scenery. What happens is the scenery builds up as you travel through it, so in the distance it's blurry, you know, and in the foreground it's sharp, the textures are, you know, defined. But say if you start traveling faster than the loading can actually take place, then you're going to get blurry textures by default. You can't help it. So slow on down a bit, you know. That's the way it's been designed, you know. There are say they actually do state in the documentation about the two limiting factors, which are your settings of your P3D and the speed of your aircraft. So if you're traveling fast, you're going to get blurry textures, you know. That's, I mean, to be honest, there's not much more to say really about this. It's a beautiful add-on. It really is. I really love it. Like, so, like, okay, no BS now. What is the score out of 10 for this add-on? I'm going to give this an 8. This is a really, really nice add-on for the entire of Switzerland as well. It comes with, like, automatically comes with, like, airports built in, you know, towns. You know, you haven't got to worry about, like, oh, is the textures, are they look any good? No, they do actually. They all look really, really good. I can't praise Flylogic enough. And actually, they hope that you get a lot of pleasure from flying VFR around Switzerland. Like, say, if you jump in a Cessna, you're going like 100, or if you're going like 90 miles an hour, then you're going to have a really nice time, you know, nice flights. Is it going to be as detailed as Microsoft Flight Simulator? Probably not, you know, this is P3D. But at the end of the day, this is still a beautiful product, you know, from the days of FSX, you know, P3D version 5. This is a beautiful product, and I enjoy flying over this. I really do. In like a 737, I still load this up, and it looks amazing, you know. It really does depend on the performance of your PC, though, you know. There are also some known problems with this. For instance, because they use satellite data, you know, for the aerial photography, you might actually see bridges on top of actual bridges in the aerial photography, like 3D bridges, which it can't be helped. You know, you might see trees standing in the water. That can't be helped. They're automatically generated, so nothing you can do really. And sometimes the traffic might drive over a hill. So, and that's because they've got loads of tunnels in Switzerland, you know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this. These sort of spotlight reviews, I really enjoy doing these. If you've got any ideas for what I'd like to do in the future for a spotlight review, then please let me know, and I shall leave you with the gorgeousness that is Switzerland. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.